Hello, everybody. It is time to cast some votes for the 2022 YouTube Sports Collectors Hall of Fame. I don't know if that's the official title. That's the one I'm giving it. This is actually my first year voting for this. I talked myself out of voting the previous 2 years I was on YouTube and figured by now I know enough channels, I'm confident enough I can cast some votes. What you'll notice is that these nominees, there's a heavy leaning toward TTMers and the TTM community because that is how I got my feet wet on YouTube. Pardon me. That's how I got my feet wet on YouTube, and that's channels I tend to gravitate toward. Even still, even though I'm now doing a lot of other things. So I appreciate you checking this out. Thanks, Jake, for taking this over. I think you're doing a great job. I had sort of planned to vote for a lot of channels, and once we hit that 3 year requirement, I had to restructure my whole thing because I have so many friends that started about the same time as I did that are right between those 2 and 3 years, and next year's ballot could look totally different. So this was a challenge. I know there's probably two or three that I'll realize later that I missed, but I can't do anything about that. So first off, these are in no order. I have less than 10 here. Brandon Stebbins, one of the great TTMers on YouTube. Thank you, Brandon. Also very generous. He typically will share addresses, which is not something everyone does. Does submissions for people. I'm going to put this on mute. Does Beckett submissions, and it's just a great helper in the community. Vintage card curator, just can tell a story. Awesome collection. Not a ton of uploads, not an upload every week, but the videos that he does upload are spectacular. This is I never miss an upload. So Diamond Yard Sports Cards, George, extremely generous YouTuber. Probably the best modern card that I've won was from George, and I still really cherish it, and I think about him every time I look at it. So thank you, George, for that. Zane Savage, great TTMer, um, has a really cool project going. I forget if he calls it Archives Project, but basically, if something has a Topps flagship design on it, he throws it in a binder for his daughter, signed, and so you might have a section of 73 Topps, might have a golfer in it or whatever, but it's pretty cool. Caleb's cards, TTM autographs, and more. This probably should have happened years ago, but Caleb, thanks for everything you do for TTM community, and it's just you and one of these other few people. We're actually going to jump to them. Caleb and Mike O used to do TTMs, and this guy, TTM Troy or Tony, or I'm now calling him Tino, just because, well, it amuses me. Um, have been around and have been a major part of the TTM community. So thank you, Tino. Michael Myers, another real great TTMer, very knowledgeable, really good with football, which makes me jealous. I don't know the old players like he does, but puts out some terrific content. Thank you, Michael Myers. And finally, Fox Crew Cards, formerly MP Fox. Love that you went with the like Motley Crue style crew here. I don't think I'm going to get around to making your commercial video response, but I figured maybe this is a make good for not doing your VR. Thank you for watching. Good luck to everybody. Until next time, remember, we don't count subscribers, we count friends.